I'm Nikita Spitsadze. I'm on my third year of PhD now, and I am a representative from Russian-Georgian Center in Tbilisi.
Hello everyone, my name is Luminitsa and I come from Moldova.
My name is Naur Hishba. I am from Abkhazia. I live in Sukhum and work in a public organization called World Abaza Congress.
I'm Irina from Armenia, representing the organization Future in Our Hands.
I'm Tigran from Armenia, again representing Future in Our Hands youth organization.
Hello, my name is Birzenia Valeri. I am from the beautiful country Abkhazia.
I'm Elitsa Parapunova from Bulgaria.
I'm Ivan Tumber from Bulgaria.
Hello, my name is Ekaterina. I'm from the Crimea, Sevastopol.
My name is Luca Vladislav. I am from Moldova. I represent here ONG Tineri pentru Participare Activă. So in translate it's going to be Young for Active Participation. And that's it.
Hello, my name is Ozan. I am from Turkey. I'm 24 years old.
My friend told me about it. She was very interested and she asked me if I wanted to join, so I decided it's a good chance.
Actually, as far as I'm concerned, my boss visited the meeting at Gorchakov's fund where he found out about the project, and he instantly thought that it would be extremely useful if me and my colleague Valera, as the youngest people working at our company, at our organization, will participate in this format of Black Sea Dialogue.
It was a surprise for me because my friend told me about this project, and he says it will be nice if you will go, and I'm glad to be here.
My NGO told me that this project is going to be organized in March, and I was like, oh, I want to be a part of it.
We found about the project from our organization.
My friend recommended it to me.
Well, actually, we realized to implement a lot of projects in Armenia, and we met representatives of ДИПКЭМП organization who hosted the project here in Krasnodar in Armenia, so it was a pleasure to come.
I participated in the last year project, and now I just found out it in some mass medias like Telegram, Contact, and I connected with my friends from last year organization administrations, and we just decided why not.
Well, first of all, I have just recently graduated my university and I've just started working in the sphere of NGO projects, and I have some experience and some ideas, but I would like to exchange those with people probably who have more experience in this sphere. So the exchange of thoughts and ideas was the appealing thing. And also, for sure, I wanted to present my country because, you know, not everybody knows about Abkhazia and about our problems that we have. So yeah, that was my motivation.
Firstly, it was that we are coming to Russia. It was very interesting, and also Black Sea Dialogue sounds, for me personally, sounds very interesting theme that I didn't think about, like, never. So it was a good way to make a dialogue, to discuss about it, because it's important.
First of all, I was scared because my English is not so well as I think, and I haven't practiced it about 5-6 years, but I think about I'm not afraid.
Well, just wanted to meet new people, maybe make up new ideas with them, and I don't know, have fun and maybe share some of my experience from my life and my, I guess, academic life and so on.
Mostly networking, also I think our friends in here, also getting to know more about new opportunities, about the new cooperations that we can develop for the future, and like how we can develop this great idea in our future projects.
for me, it's the best opportunity to talk with some people from another countries, and of course, for me as a student of Institute of International Relationships, it's a great pleasure to take part in such meetings, such projects, and it's the best motivation to take part here.
My personal motivation was to make new friends from different countries and learn new cultures and sharing like my culture.
It's a really interesting topic and really actual.
During the 6 days in Krasnodar, we visited various universities and had various sessions on different topics. And for me, the new information was the external relations with the world of Russian federal subjects. Because I found out that the Krasnodar region is extremely involved into foreign policy, into exporting the values, the image, the culture of Russia, as well as it is involved in the economic relations with other countries and other companies from around the world. That was very interesting for me. Also, I visited Adygea for the first time, which was a great experience. Sure, I like the way the whole program was organized. Here I would say a great thank you for the DIPKEMP team. My expectations towards the work of DIPKEMP were high, but the reality was even better.
I liked sessions with different professionals from Russia and from academic sphere and from other spheres, and their seminars and lectures were very useful for us. Overall, the fun here makes it really easy to communicate and to get new knowledge.
The structure, I think, because you work hard, and after it you have free time to know each other, to learn about some moments of each other, to chill.
For me, I like the most the culture events that we visited, the dance classes, and it was very good, and the museum as well. But also the games that we played and the parts when we were working on groups. It was very interesting for me because we were mixed.
For me, was everything interesting. I really like to see everyone connected with this project, every country that is around the Black Sea and above. I really enjoyed everything here, and to see how different countries are together in one.
Most, I like the people, and I like the organizers who are trying their best and doing their stuff. I like also the fact that it's kind of formal, but in the same time it's informal, and we have chances to go to universities and to go to different places like Republic of Adygea and stuff.
As for me, the best part for the project was this formal meetings. We really found out a lot about the situation here, the conflicts in Black Sea region, and it was like more practical information about further cooperation. So we found where to start from the cooperation and what kind of project we can develop.
Mm-hmm. And for me, it was like the good balance between formal and non-formal. Also, like those visits that gave us a lot of understanding about how things work in here, and like what can we take as best practices back with us and develop our own ones.
My favorite part was like the people in here was amazing. Like we made a great friendships, and the organization was great. Like I learned a lot about the Russia and organization, and I like the city, so it was great.
Everything, because I don't know, I can't name just one thing, because for me every situation, every type of activity is very exciting. So I think this project is the best what I had.
The most interesting thing in the program was, I think, intercultural night, and also we had a kind of program here in Russia, so we meet another culture, what wasn't in our program, I mean what wasn't in our company, so not from this project.
Another thing I would like to point out is, which was actually in the first place frightening for me, is the participation of people from Georgia. You know, the relations are extremely tense. So this event gave us an opportunity to share our opinions with the Georgian people in a polite way. I would include more sightseeing, more work in groups, more outdoor activities, and probably I would consider doing less things at universities, because for most of the time universities tell about themselves, and most of this information can be Googled easily.
I do believe we need some more time for the projects, for our own projects, and nothing else. That's it.
I will improve that we are coming from different university, from different organization, and not all of us are so dive into that topic, and I will try to make everything a bit more clear for everyone, to talk in a bit more easy understandable language for everyone.
I wish that it would be like longer.
I don't know. Actually, I wouldn't say that it needs some improvement, but I would like to other participants to join and to see the stuff we're doing here. So I would do it like even more international, and let other nations to join and to share their experience. I think it would be very useful.
Social diplomacy is making decisions about some countries in common, some people that are like in same organization. They can solve problems together, they can work together, they can do things together.
It's like a connection between some different, different, let's say, organization, countries, it doesn't matter, for something that connects them. And the discussion is interesting because you can see the other point of view of another country, because in personal, not only by reading it in news or somewhere else, but you will see it personally, like eye to eye.
It's like about communication and cooperation, creating multi-beneficial cooperation in developing projects for community.
So social diplomacy is a kind of relationship between different organizations and different people, and it's going to be improve our social skills and kind of this.
As a professional in politics, I know what is social diplomacy, and I'm very interested in it. I think it is very important to make some ties and links between people, and this project is doing a really great job in this area, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. We think about one interesting project, but we need to discuss. And I think you'll be glad to hear it.
Of course, we have even two. First, we are working with Moldova, Ukraine, and Armenia, and then one with Russia.
Yes. We have the almost same idea to develop another project, like the second stage of this project in Armenia, with the same countries, as we had a lot of discussions in here, so we feel like it's not ended yet, so we need to continue it somewhere again, and we will have now come out of this project later on in Armenia, which will be like a toolbox, toolkit manual for the this kind of the organizations for further use of policymakers, of youth workers, students in general, also for conflict resolution, critical thinking, and
actually the time was short to develop a lot of projects, but actually we had we discussed a lot of ideas that we can develop. So we are working only in one project, in one idea for developing it, but for further stages we have more ideas to develop, and so we really hope that we can implement with ДИПКЭМП and the other partners that are involved here in the project.
Oh yes, many of them. I think that we won't stop our communication on this in this day or on this project. I guess we will continue, and from every country that I met here, we can probably make some cool projects in the future. So yes, people from Moldova, they're great. From Bulgaria, they were wonderful. The guy from Cyprus, he was amazing.
Yes, I did take some ideas from different groups in here that try to do different projects. I do believe that I will organize the same project in Moldova, or I will be a part of one of them. So yeah.
So the first and the most important partner is ДИПКЭМП. The second one, I think it's Gorchikov Fund. And last but not least, is a lot of really interesting people who have a lot of interesting ideas. So I think I also can call them partners.